Hello, is clear for you? Yep. So last class we discussed some Git repository, right? Fine. So let me go with the servers. We have seen like how to do this Git stash we discussed, right? So what a Git stash is it? Git stash is one. It's a temporary memory area, so where we can manage our code. Okay. We discuss some diagrams here. Okay. So the Git stash. I said here we can add our code for this the Git stash, and we can do this task. Okay. So whenever the existing task is completed, and we can get the work back. Okay. How to get the work back? We discuss like commands like pop, apply. Okay. And if you want to remove the stash, you go for drop. Okay. And we can clear this complete stashes. The command like clear, stash clear, right? So we have some different commands in Git stash. Next, we can see another important concept in Git, that is Git merge and Git rebase. Okay. So already we discussed this Git merge. In case of merge, what will happen? We'll get the code from a single branch, like one branch. It could be some master branch, something. Okay. So from this branch, we can get the code, and it will add it to other branches. For example, I said feature branch. Okay. I'll add my code to the feature branch. So here we can use some commands. First, we have to check out to the branch. So git checkout to master. Next word. Git checkout to master. Then we just switch to master branch. Then git merge. Merge the branch. For example, I said feature. So I'll get the code from feature branch. Okay. So the feature branch code will merge to master. Okay. It's a process we have, right? So now we can see like how this git rebase will work. Okay. Actually, one important question. How you differentiate git merge and git rebase. Okay. See here. Merge takes all changes in one branch and merge them into another branch in one commit. What merge will do? Will take all changes in one branch and merge them into another branch. Okay. So let us say you have created a branch for the purpose of developing a single feature. Generally, what is the need for branches? To develop a feature, a new feature, right? We discussed this. Okay, it's a master branch. Some normal branches. So we will use these branches to develop a single feature. So now we can develop this new code at the branch. Okay, when you want to bring those changes back, if you want to get the code back to master, how can you get it? So you probably want to merge. So you have to merge it, right? But if we do merge, what will happen? So the system will generate a new commit here. I'll call the commit as the merge commit. It's a merge commit. Okay. Here we can get the code from feature branch to master or master to feature. Okay. No? We can merge it. Okay. If we said git checkout feature, so we are switching to feature branch. And we said git merge master. That is, master code will add it to feature. Fine. It is in case of normal merge. See here. If we do merge, what will happen? See this. See this one? This creates a new merge commit. This creates what? A new merge commit, the feature branch that ties together. Okay, that ties together. That is, the master code will add it to feature. Okay, and generates a new commit here. Okay, that ties together the histories of both branches. Yes, and give you the branch structure look like this. So if we do merge, so you can just see the code like this. Okay, so it's a branch structure, right? But go for rebase, how it will work. You can see this. First question is, what is rebase? It is our normal master branch and it is regular branch here. Okay, so if you want to get the code, what you will do? You will say simply merge, right? Now instead of using merge, I will do rebase. What is rebase? I'll show one diagram, you get some clear idea. See this one. So it is my branch and master. Branch contains some commit IDs, some X, Y, Z, and master contains commit IDs like A, B, C. So I want to get the code from this branch. That code I want to add to master. Okay. So then what I will do is, if I'm using merge command, then the branch code will merge to master. Okay, it's a merge. Then what will happen? The system will generate a new merge commit, right? But go for this rebase. What will happen? Just see this. First question is, what is rebase? Base in the sense the origin commit. That is, from where the branch is started. I said branch is started from the commit B. Okay, so it's called origin commit. And I also call it a base of the branch, right? If you do rebase command, what will happen? So in this case, the branch code is here. Now the system will change the base of this branch. Since it's our earlier, let's see this one. It's our earlier base, right? So what system will do here? We'll add this branch on top of new base. What is new base here? Master. Are you following or not? So this branch is going to add on top of new base. So what is new base here? Master. Are you following or not? It's going to add on top of master. Now what are the changes we made in the branch? Now the changes are moved to master. Okay. So what is rebase here? Changing base of the branch. What is base here? Origin commit. That is from where the branch is started is what? Origin commit. It's clear for you. See the statements. So as its name suggests, rebase exists to change the base of branch. To change what? The base of branch. We can just modify this base like origin commit. Okay. So which means it's origin commit. Okay. And it replaces a series of commits on top of new base. What will do here? What rebase will do? It replaces a series of commits on top of new base. If you see the earlier case, we have some series of commits on a branch. Okay, some X, Y, Z or the series of commits, right? Now all these commits are moved to on top of master. Are you following that? So is what? Rebase. Okay. So what rebase will do? It replace a series of commits on top of new base. Okay. As an alternative for merging. Okay, rebase is what? Alternative for merging. It's clear for you? Fine. You can rebase the feature branch on top of master. Okay. I can use these commands. It's clear for you? See this thing once again. So here we are just do some comparisons for merge and rebase. It is my earlier master and normal branch. In master branch we have multiple commit IDs, and even in normal branch we have some multiple commit IDs. Now we want to get this code from branch to master, right? So what we can do here, you can use a command like merge, I said. If you do merge, yes, code will merge it, fine, but it generates a new merge commit. A commit will generate. Okay. So here I don't want to get generated again a new merge commit here. Okay. So without merging this branch, I want to get this code. Then what is the option I have? Rebase. So what is the base? I said base is an origin commit. Sense what? From where the branch is started. So the branch started from B, so B is the origin commit. If one more branch is started from C, then C is a origin commit. So here what is base here? From where the branch is started. So in my case, B is an origin commit. It is my branch. If you do rebase, what will happen? The earlier base will drop and is going to move the total branch on top of what? Master. On top of master. Then automatically all these commits will move to master. It's clear for you. Is what? Rebase. Okay. So let me do this process now. I'll just do this. I'll go for instances. Let me start this instance. I'll start this instance. Okay. Now, how does rebase? Just see this one. First, we can check out to master. We can move to master. Okay. And use a command git rebase. Rebase the feature branch. Okay. So let me do this. Yes, the machine is started. So then I'll connect to the machine. I'll copy this username and host name. Right. Fine. Now let me remove this one. Let me get this new copy of code. I'll go to GitHub. I'll get my code from GitHub. Dev 6 AM. I'll clone this. What's the command to get this code? Git clone. Fine. We got the code. So go to Dev 6 AM repository, and we have some files here. And git status is up to date. Fine. And git branch shows a master branch, showing even some other branches here. Actually, BR1 is there. Still, BR1 is there in our remote branch. I think last class we discussed, right, how to delete from remote branch. Okay. Yep. First, how to create one branch. Git branch BR1. Okay. Actually, one more branch BR2. Okay. Branches are created. If you said git branch, it shows for the two branches, right? While deleting these branches, you can use a command git branch -d BR1, the branch is deleted. Git branch -D BR2, this branch is deleted. These two commands are to delete only local branches, but not remote branch. Okay. So even if you do these changes, so still you can find the branch in remote repository, right? So still branch is there. So, but how to delete this remote branch? Yep. So git push origin hyphen delete br1. The branch is deleted. Okay. So here I'm using different commands here. The first command, this next command is one more command, right? What are all these things? Actually, on internet question it is how you delete remote branch is a command. You can just see this. It's a command to delete a branch, local branch after commit. To delete a local branch before commit. To delete a remote branch. Okay. You can use some different commands here. You can use small d. That denotes what? We can merge the code. Sorry, we can delete the branch after commit. So generally, we can develop some code at branch, right? So that code we can just wait. I'll do some changes. I'll do some small change here. It's not after commit, after merge. Same thing here, before merge. Fine. See here. So generally, what is the need for branches to develop some new features, right? So once you develop a new feature, the code we have to merge. We have to merge to master. Okay. So once code is merged to master, then I want to drop it. I want to drop that branch. Then I'll go for this first command. I'll go for the second case. I'll create one branch. I will write some code in that branch. I'll develop some code in branch. But I felt that code is not required. Okay, that code is not required for me. So what I will do is, before merging, actually I won't merge the code. I said, right, that code is not required for me. So I want to drop that branch. Okay, now I will use git branch hyphen capital D. What the capital D denotes? Intentionally, here I'm trying to delete a branch. Okay, so I don't want to get the code. I'll simply delete it. Okay, it's what before merging. So one is after merging and before merging. Next one is a command to delete remote branch. Are you following or not? So with these simple commands, we can manage our branches. Okay, fine. I think it's clear for right. Next one. Now let me refresh here. Repository. Define branch. No, right? Earlier we have branch br1. Now there is no branch br1. It is deleted. Right. Now I'll verify the status. I said git log hyphen one line. So we have some multiple commits here. This is a last commit, recent commit. It is some 37 ffc something, right? Fine. Now let me create a new branch. Git branch. I said new branch like br1 something. Okay, a new branch I'm creating. Then I will switch to the branch. I said git checkout to br1. We just switch it to br1. Okay, so we are in branch 1. Okay, fine. At branch 1, I will do some changes. I'll open some file. I said some vi temp.c or some demo.java. Fine, I'll do some changes here. I'll add some function like some addition something. So some addition function added. Okay. I said some a plus b something. Okay. I want to save these changes. Yeah, how to save it? How can you commit and add it once? Commit hyphen a to add hyphen m for message. Addition function is one commit, right? It's one commit. I'll push the changes. Git push origin br1. Sathya Devops. Okay, fine. So we are created some a function like some addition. Addition function is created in a file demo.java. The code is committed, is saved. Okay, I said hyphen am. What is a denotes here? Add. M is what? Message. Okay, fine. So addition function is added. Now let me do some more changes. I'll open this file demo.java. I said subtraction something. So a minus b, I said something. Okay, this is a one more function here, subtraction. Okay, so is added. Then I will commit. I'll do commit here and git push origin br1. Okay, fine. So up to now we made some changes here. If you see this git log hyphen one line. But the earlier changes we did here, one is addition and subtraction function. These two changes are made in branch. Okay, but it is in branch, not in master. Okay, but I want to get these changes. Okay, so if you see git branch, so we are at br1 branch 1. Okay, now I want to switch to master. How to switch to master? Git checkout master. Okay, no, so git checkout master. So where we are at master branch. Now I want to get the changes. See the git log hyphen one line. You define the functions like commits like addition, subtraction. No, right? So where it was happened in branch. In branch we have these commits, addition, subtraction functions. Okay, no? So not in master. It's clear for you. So now I want to get this code. Actually, if I want to get the code from branch, actually our branch is what? Our branch is what? BR1. Okay. So here it is a master and it is BR1 branch 1. If you want to get the code from branch 1 to master, we have two options. One is merge, next one rebase. Okay, we know how to do this merge, but let me do this rebase. What does rebase will do? The total branch will add it to on top of master branch. Okay, I'll just show this one. Git rebase br1. Git rebase br1. Okay, so first rewinding the head to replay your work on top of it. What is on top of it? Where this code is added on top of master branch. Okay, now we see git log hyphen one line. See earlier we don't have this commits, right? Okay, now we can find this commit in master. Is clear or not? Earlier in our master branch, we don't have the commits. Okay, we have only that some new code something, right? But once I do rebase, then what are the changes are made in branch? I will get the changes in my master. Okay, no? So see this statements here. See this moves the entire feature branch. One. This moves the entire feature branch to begin on tip of master branch. Okay, the total branch is moved to on tip of master branch, effectively incorporating all new commits in master. Okay, but instead of using a merge commit, what rebase will do? Rebase rewrites the project history by creating brand new commits. Okay, now, so what rebase will do? It will just change the project history. Okay, so earlier this history was there in branch, now it is moved to master. It's clear for you. This is what git rebase. And here one more important command here, git pull. See, let me check the status here. So git status. Fine. It's asking to push these changes. Fine, let me push it. Git push origin master. Assert some Sathya Devops. Okay, fine. If you go for remote repository, refresh it. Okay, so we are at remote repository. I'll do some changes in this file. I'll go for some sample.txt something or test.c. Okay, this is some C file. It is test.temp.c file, right? So there is some code. Let me add some new code here. Okay, I'll directly modify at this GitHub. Okay, this option we have some edit this file. I'll just select this one. I will add some changes. Okay, I said some Sathya Tech Hyderabad something. Okay, I'll add some new code here. I said some Puppet, Chef, Ansible, Docker, Jenkins, some code I'm writing here. So we made some changes in our file. You can just treat some other developers are made these changes. Okay, so someone has made these changes in GitHub. Okay, now I want to get these changes. Okay, I'll just commit these changes, save. Okay, so these other developers are added some code for this GitHub. But if we go to our local repository, if you see temp.c file, we don't have the code, right? We don't have that code. Okay, but I want to get the code from remote repository. Okay, so if you want to get this others developer changes, you can use a command git pull. The command it is git pull. With the help of git pull command, we can get the other developer changes. See here, it's going to get the code from a file, some temp.c. How many lines are newly added here? So 3 lines are newly added. Yes, the code will pull. How to get this one? Git pull command. Okay, if you see this cat temp.c. In earlier case we have only these 2 lines, right? Now it's going to pull even the other lines. Are you following or not? Yes. Next in Git we have another important concept. I said reset, right? I'll just show this one. Actually, Git uses these 2 different resets. Like one is hard reset, next one soft reset. Okay. Okay. What is hard reset and soft reset? You can just see here. First, what is reset command? We know this, it is a command to revert changes, right? Example, we made some commit. Okay. If you do this git log hyphen hyphen one line, it shows some multiple commits, right? Okay. Here I want to drop some commit. Want to drop any specific commit. What I will do is I'll just go for this reset. I said git reset hyphen hyphen hard is a hard reset. It is okay, and the head I specify some cap one. It denotes what I want to reset the earlier commit, the most recent commit. Okay, I want to revert the most recent commit. If you go for hard reset, what will happen? See, if you don't want to keep your changes, okay, changes that you have made, then you can do this hard reset. Okay, I'll just show this process for you. I said git reset hyphen hyphen hard. I set some head. If I use some tilde symbol, it denotes what it's going to reset the earlier commit. What is my earlier commit? Some update, some subtraction functions, all this, right? So this commit is going to revert. Now head moves to the next level. Okay, earlier head is here. You know, head always denotes what? The most recent commit. Yes or no? Once you do reset, now head goes to the next level. Okay, head goes to what? The next level. That is, head refers now the function like subtraction function. So that earlier commit was dropped. This commit is dropped. So how it is dropped? The command reset. See here, head now is at E44. That is subtraction function. Okay, to do git log hyphen hyphen one line. So that earlier commit was dropped. Are you following that? So you can do this hard reset. In case of hard reset, what will happen? What will happen here? If you don't want to keep your changes so that you have made, then you can go for what? Hard reset. Okay. And go for soft reset. In case of soft reset, see this. The commit will drop, but not the changes. See, if you want to keep your changes as it is, okay, but you want to drop the commit, then go for what? Soft reset. In case of hard reset, what will happen? It's going to drop both commit ID as well as your code, right? The code changes. But go for soft reset is not like this. But simply drop the commit, but not the code changes. I'll just do this soft reset. Okay. So my earlier commit was dropped, but still I can maintain the code. Okay. Generally, this question will ask in interviews. What is hard reset? First, what is reset here? To revert. Okay. So if you want to drop any commit, I'll go for this hard or soft reset. In case of hard reset, what will happen? The commit will drop, and even the code changes will also drops. And in soft reset, what will happen? It will keep the changes as it is, but only the commit will drop. Okay. So in our case, we are using GitHub. Okay, and we are adding our code for this GitHub. Yes, sir. Now instead of using GitHub, if you want to use any other tool, actually GitHub is one remote server, right? Remote server. In case if we lost this network, so we may not add our code for GitHub, right? So it is my Git local repository, and it is GitHub, and one more repository here. What general process will do? So developers will develop some code at Git local repository. That code they will push to GitHub. Okay, they will push their code for GitHub. In GitHub, what's the provision we have? We can maintain both local and global repositories. Like it could be private and public repositories. But if it is public, yes, anyone can access this code, right? And if you want to create private repository, so that is chargeable, right? Instead of using GitHub, yes, you can also use GitLab. GitLab, you can commit your code, you can push your changes to GitLab. In GitLab, the advantage is you can configure GitLab in your own infrastructure. Okay, so we are not creating GitHub, right? GitHub was already there. Okay, we just create account in GitHub and we can use it. Okay, no, I want to create my own remote repository. Then we'll go for GitLab. Okay, so at this GitLab, I will set up my own global repository. Okay, then I will work. Are you following that? So if I'm creating GitLab in my own infrastructure, I can create either public repository or private repository. Okay, so I'll just create my repository in my local infrastructure. Okay, so GitLab will give the facility for us. You can see GitLab on tomorrow. I'll tell you GitLab and some basic tools like and we'll see on tomorrow. Okay, so continue. If we have any doubts, can see here. Yep. So any queries? Git pull update. I said right, git pull is a command to get other changes. So if you want to get other developer changes, you can use git pull. Okay. Update is a command you will use in SV in Subversion. I'll set you right in Subversion. Yeah, git diff. Git diff is a command for this code comparison. I'll show this one. See. Right. If you see this one, I said git log hyphen one line. I got some commit IDs, right? If you want to compare this code for these two branches, any two branches, okay, I use what? Git diff. Here I said commit ID 1 and commit ID 2. So between these two commits, what the changes happened, you can see here. Okay. So if you go for Git, you'll get some multiple questions here, like how can you get the code from GitHub? Okay, I said right, Git clone. If you Git clone, you can get the code to your local repository, to your working copy, etc. Right? Okay, and how can you create one key? The key. How can you add the key for repository? See this. Already set you right. You have to create a public and private keys. Okay, one public you have to submit your repository. How to do this one? So last I discussed, right? Okay, I said create key by using command some sh-keygen. Now you got some two keys here. One is public key, and next one private key. Okay, you can submit the public key to other servers. Okay. And next one we discussed how to get other changes. I said git pull command, and we have seen how to delete some branches. See, to delete local branches, you can use a command git branch -d branch name. To delete remote branches, I said git push. This command I said origin -delete branch name. The same way we can create, you can delete some tags. If you want to delete some normal local tags, you can use a command git tag -d the tag name. Some tag one it is. I said to you, tag is a label. A tag is one label. Instead of using commit ID always, We may not remember commit IDs, right? Okay, so we can go for tags. So in this command, I can just delete my local tag. If you want to delete some remote tags, I'll use the same command. Git push origin hyphen delete the remote tag. Remote tag name. Okay, no? Just give this command. And already we discussed these things like how to revert the code. Okay, I said git reset. Okay, so with this command, you can just unstage the code. You can unstage the code, or you can use one more command, git checkout. Actually, git checkout can use in two different cases. Okay, one is to get the code back, or else you can switch to other branches. So, and we have seen how to get the changes. Like I said, git merge. Okay, or else you can use git rebase. We can get the code. We can just merge the code from one branch to other branches. Are you following up? And you can also see how to verify the logs. Git log command. Okay, you can just see this one. And you can also verify the status of this git. So I said git status command. Okay. So if you have some multiple commands in git, okay, just go and practice it. Tomorrow I'll just give some overview for like what is this GitLab and how GitLab will work. We'll see on tomorrow. Okay, and I'll tell you. Yeah, git fetch is a command to get the code. Yes. See, if you're using git clone, what will happen? You'll get the code from remote repository to local working area or working directory, right? But if you go for git fetch command, git fetch will get the code from remote repository to your local repository. Okay, it is my local repository. It's a local repository, and it is remote repository, and it is my working area. So git clone command will get the code to working area. Let it get the code to working area from remote repository. But git fetch command can get the code from remote repository to local repository. Okay, not for working area. Again, you have to get the code. Again, you have to check out the code. Okay, fine. So you just practice all these things. Okay, fine. So on tomorrow class, I'll tell you like what is GitLab, how to work with the GitLab. We'll see on tomorrow, and I'll tell you some one sample build tool, how to work with the build tool. We'll see on tomorrow class. Okay, no? Fine. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, let's go with this.